Any other happy bucks? David?
President Darling, fellow Lions and guests, I'm happy to see all of you. I'm still working on the names. Some I mix up and some of them I get right on. But the ones that I do know, I just love you all. Doesn't matter what your name is. If I haven't addressed you, that's all. I love and respect you. And, I'm going to go with this song. You always want me to sing a song. So let's see how much I can remember. It's something I remember about. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking the Ribbon Highway, I saw above me, I saw this land was made for you and me. And it's kind of funny, I don't know where to go with this. I've got 3 different numbers, but I went to the hospital a while back. I have 119, 125, and 112. So I don't know which one I currently am, but it doesn't matter. It's funny.
Thank you, David.
All right, I will call this meeting to order. John Claypool will do the invocation. Mike Parker with the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And David Smith, our song.
Three tiers of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of thy pilgrim's pride, from every mountain side, let freedom ring.
All right, some announcements. Board meeting Thursday, the 24th of June at the shop at noon. So if you're on the board, and we're going to kind of go over the budget, so please be there. Now I have introductions of guests. No guests? Okay, no guests today. Okay, Bob Jessen for concessions.
President Darlene, members and guests. First thing, we got kettle corn at Safeway this Friday. If you haven't, we need to demand that. And then the following Friday, we'll have our last session at Safeway until after the end of the summer. Okay, now on to the tough one. 4th of July, 3-day event, need 240 people, and we're just about halfway there. I got a couple ideas here I'd like to pass on, and hopefully you'll follow through with them. First one, print out a roster, a Lions roster. Go 5 names above your name, go 5 names below your name. Call those people and ask them if they've signed up for the 4th of July. If they haven't, put some pressure on them. We've got all kinds of jobs. We can fit somebody in there somewhere, even to give somebody a break in there. So please, please do that. Let's try to get it filled up by next Tuesday. We don't want to drag into that week that we start on the 4th on a Friday on that Tuesday and try to be filling in positions. Let's get them filled in so we can kind of relax and concentrate on really doing a good job at the 4th. Thank you.
Marilyn?
Where will they find the roster?
On our website.
Our
On the
line,
club website.
line's up.
Yeah, okay, Tom?
Yeah, President Darlene and guests, members, whatever. Don't forget, also the end of July, the fair is on. So that's from the 21st to the 24th. So, and they are having the rodeo and the country singer on Wednesday. So we will be at the fair Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we'll need help there too. And then we got concerts at the lake, starting the Thursday after the 4th for 6 weeks. So we will be busy. We need lots of help. Thank you.
Yeah. Rick Firth?
I think it's cool the way Reed just carries the cane around.
He's walking the cane, come on.
He's got his green shoes on. President Darlene, phone lines and guests. The program for Lions Clubs International, about the initiation fee, ends the end of the month. So if you know anybody that wants to become a Lion between now and then, no installation fee. After the 1st of July, we'll go back to the $35 initiation. This month, we do have a transfer coming in from the Early Bird Lions. And next month, when he turns 18, Greg Churchill's grandson is going to be joining the club. So our membership this year actually turned out pretty good. We will show positive growth, even with drops we'll have at the end of this month. Thank you.
Right. Louis Thicket?
President Darlene and Lions and guests, which we don't have no guests.
Nope.
How come? It's that time of year. I'm in charge of the kids race, and the kids race is going to be on July the 3rd, and I have a sign-up sheet here. I already have Phil Olson, Gary Hill, Marilyn Patterson, Pat Fulton, and John Claypool, and I got some more blanks there that need to be filled. So I'll pass this around, and you put your name in, and you'll have to we're going to start. I want everybody there at 11:45. It probably lasts an hour and a half, maybe. So see you there.
Depends on how soon John Claypool gets A.
Okay. Lloyd Williams?
Still have no date.
President Darlene, fellow members, we need, like Bob was saying, we need, for Friday, for cattle corn, we need people to sign up for that. And also, for the 4th, make sure your health cards are updated and everything, so in case we get checked or something like that, so check your health cards, make sure you're up to date.
Okay, Gary Hill?
President Darlene, the Lions, typically the last meeting of the month is when I bring the company store and set up over in the corner. Loud enough? Anybody not hear me?
Nope.
I happen to have a doctor's appointment in Vancouver that day, so Pilot has agreed to help me transport the stuff for the next week, next Tuesday, so I'll set up the store early. But I've been asked several times if I have certain things, and I don't, but you can buy stuff at the Lions Company store. It does not say Pioneer Lions on it, it's the generic version, but I do happen to have an H1 and a generic hat. And Marge asked me to locate a visor for her, so anyway, you can order stuff online that I don't have. So just want to bring that to you. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Leroy Parcell.
President Darlene and fellow Liza guests, last Tuesday, the past presidents got together and held a meeting as a nominating committee for officers of the club, and we nominated Reed Skinner for the third VP position. This is the second notification of that. Next week will be our third, and we'll take a vote then.
All right.
Thank you. Gina, Ramey?
President Darlene, fellow lines and guests, I would like to have an awards meeting at this table after this meeting. I won't be here for the next 2 weeks, yay. I won't be here for the next 2 weeks, but I will be calling as soon as I get back. I'm not sure exactly when I'm getting back, but I will be calling, finding out where we have a spot for the 4th of July. I think that's it, thank you.
Okay. Any other announcements that anyone has?
I have one.
Okay, I'll just turn it over to Cindy Fick. She's also going to be our program chair, so.
President Darlene, members, and no guests. Louis Wright, where are they? We're supposed to be bringing people. My question is, how many people are going to the international convention? I know people raised their hands last time, but
It's coming to us.
yeah. So, okay, I have you people. Okay. Nobody else? It's online. This is one of those rare times where you get to go to international and you don't have to pay anything. Well, it's a small nominal fee, but you don't have to travel anywhere. It's a Zoom meeting. So I do have it in the newsletter, so you can bring up an old one.
It's all you.
Yes, sir.
I think we need the other mic. I think.
Mayor?
No.
Yeah, but it kind of goes in and out, so.
President Darlene, fellow lions and guests, for those of you who are attending,
No, here, use this one.
I believe we have 7 voting delegates, is that right? I sat in on the MD-19 council meeting this last weekend, and it was mentioned that the third VP president, international president candidate, there are 2 people running for those candidates, and MD-19 has endorsed a person named Fabricio, and I do not know how to spell it. I'm trying to get the information so I can bring more. But if you are voting, I would recommend that you support our MD-19 choice for Fabricio. Thank you.
And the people that are voting that I have a list for is Hal Palmer, Dolly and Doug, Steve Patterson, Marilyn, Louie, and myself. That's 6. Well, actually, that's 5 because Doug is a honorary voter because he's district governor. So if anybody else does decide they want to join, please let me know by the 23rd. That's the last time we can submit a person for voting.
You're up.
And I'm up.
Yep.
Come to the appropriate place. Man, this is really,
I know. I'm to the side.
We're gonna get him a stool, won't we?
yeah.
But
I
the
think-
stools are high too.
Yeah, Steve, did she borrow your stool?
Boy, it is.
That's high too. I know.
On my toes.
I know. Yeah, see.
So, clean all that aside now. Let me collect my thoughts because we're going to a different subject now. So, I'm here to help with the committee assignments. We have a sheet of paper that's on your table that has the information of the different committees. There's categories, the first, second, and third vice presidents. Each one does separate jobs, so we'll go through that, and the first one is financials, right? Administrative. I always get that one mixed up. And the second one is they spend the money, and the third one is they earn the money. So, it has explanations of what committees are, what their functions are. So, just to run a couple of them off. And the first VP has the attendance retention. There's the awards, building shop, bulletin, constitution, bylaws. The past president usually is in charge of that one. The convention, finance, history scrapbook. Isla and Sharon has picked that up. That's very nice. We actually had a scrapbook for the first time in what, 4 years? 4 or 5 years, so really, yeah, they get a hand. Our presidents do a lot, and it's a nice way to show appreciation. And then we have public information, manpower. Is someone in charge of that? Well, I'm going to let the guys or the people see what they've got some missing spots, so I'll let them share those. The mentor, new member orientation. I got a lot of them. New projects, programs, social, sunshine, visitation, youth exchange, and website. Now, naming those off, are there any questions anybody has on those different projects? Yes? We haven't at this point. In fact, I don't think we've really had anybody in charge of Isla. Are you stepping up? Get this guy, who's got this? Sign her up. Yeah, we did have that in place, and I think the pandemic kind of overshadowed a lot of different areas. A list of what?
We have a list of people who would volunteer to be mentors, and then when we get a new member, I will volunteer to assign someone to do that.
We have, what we do is we sign up the leaders and co-workers on that first, and then next month we'll send out a sheet and everybody gets to sign up for whatever program they want. This usually happens in April, but since the pandemic and we couldn't get together, it'll be happening next month, the first of the month. So we're hoping to have all the positions filled with, what do you call them? Chairman, thank you. The chairman and co-chairs. So hopefully today we can get all that taken care of so that we can get all the information, put it on the right paper and send out. I enjoy your enthusiasm. Thank you.
Well, you helped me, and so did Karen.
Yeah.
Where were your mentors?
Yep.
You guys better sign up as mentors.
Thank you. Any other questions on first VP? Second VP? Oh, should we go, who is first VP? Who has that?
Lloyd.
Lloyd, you want to ask, let us know which ones are vacant?
I want that. Good way to start the president.
I went around when Tom kind of made the list, and just about everybody on the charge of committees are going to continue on.
No vacancies.
No.
Wow, great job.
All right. Hey.
Everybody, yeah, good job. Yeah. Okay, second VP.
Marilyn?
Oh, Marilyn. Yes.
Will we receive a list then? You said that was what you're going to bring out as the chairs will be on the list.
Yes. Yes, and I will send it out in the newsletter too. so that you have a hard copy. Yes, Isla?
Who's the mentor chairperson so I can harass them to get me a job?
You are now. Was that filled? Lloyd, was that filled, the mentor program? Who was it?
Cindy, was it Cindy Sessions?
Yeah.
Ron Stopler in Maryland, it looks like. Ron Stopler, Maryland. And probably, I may be not. Is it?
I don't know, nobody talked to me about it.
Okay.
And if they did, who got it?
So, anyway.
First VP, I thought.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, second VP, the one who spends the money.
Cheryl, good job.
Cheryl, yeah, Cheryl Coast. And so that includes concessions, Go Forth Festival over the buttons, the golf tournament, ice cream wagon, recycle. I don't have my glasses on.
Boys and girls.
Yeah, that's my sponsor.
Yeah, it's my fault.
So, okay, here we go. Second VP, Adopt a Road, Boys and Girls, Civic Improvement, Diabetes, Drug Abuse. That hasn't been valid for a couple of years. I'd like to see that one get filled. Education. I think that was Sandy Cat. Health and Welfare, Lions Island, Relay for Life. Sight and Hearing, White Cane, Street of Screams, and Walk and Knock. So any questions on any of those? Yes?
Adopt Road needs a chairman to take over for me.
Does Cheryl, you're aware of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. Well, let's see if we can get someone today. So I'm gonna have you share what is open. Open, open. Remember that commercial? Open, open.
As it was just announced, the Adopt a Road program needs a chair. And we have one open and one I don't know. The Diabetes Committee, I haven't heard back from Terry Kegler, who had that last year. So when I know whether Terry is going to choose to stay on or decline, then I'll know if I have another vacancy. But I'm working on it. Everything else is full.
Yay, good job. Okay. Any other questions that might have popped up? And now third. And who's doing third?
Read.
Well, that's pretty impressive since you haven't been officially assigned.
Yeah.
So that's great. Thanks, Reed, for stepping up. So we have concessions, Go Forth buttons, golf tournament, ice cream wagon, recycling, Relay for Life, Sock Hop, Spirits of Longview, Taste of Italy, and probably the cotton candy too. Is that right?
That's outside.
Outside
That's
sales.
outside
Outside
But they
concession.
still need someone to run that, the machine.
In the outside concession committee.
Who's ever in charge outside committee?
There you go.
Louis.
Yes.
We have 2 days for life under both the second and the third.
Right. One is to a service project that we sell the buttons and we donate $1,000 to Relay for Life for selling the buttons.
No.
No, Go For It, I'm sorry. She was talking about Go For It. Aye.
Relay for Life is the one that's on your slide.
One is to earn the money, and one is to donate the money. No.
Well, okay. On the relay, it's really hard to explain it because our desserts in the back, between what I do and Jane at times does white cane, but I do the relay usually. The money that we raise through the desserts goes towards relay. And some years it could be, and other things that we've done, because we've done like bazaars and stuff, and all that money will come through Pioneer Lions as for Relay for Life. But it's not that Pioneer Lions gives us that amount of money. We just earn it, and it kind of shows that, okay, like maybe last year was $1,300, but it's not that we took $1,300 from our coffer, it's whatever we raised. We had raised $1,300. And so then we pay it back to Relay usually in August.
Yeah, Darlene, is there a baseline budget for that, or is it just not?
No, it's just whatever we earn during the year is what we kind of spend, yeah.
So we're kind of a pass-through, kind of like we do for white clean money. Generally we get it, then we give it right back out.
Right. So, it's because some people in the past have gone, well, the Pioneer Lions gave you guys $1,000. I said, no, we raised $1,000. It's not one year, maybe every once in a while if we do maybe small bags of kettle corn. Sometimes during relay, we've done that in the past, or some of our bazaars, we did some small bags of kettle corn. That's all we get usually from the Lions group. It's not that we're getting $1,000 from the club initially. It's whatever we make. And some years it's a lot more. And some years it could be $3,000, $4,000. Some years it's like $7,000. This year I haven't even signed this up because it's kind of virtual yet. It's not really going really well this year. But we have money in there from last year. And some of the money that we had from last year, I also said, hey, we could also put some toward the leader dogs, because we hadn't done any money towards leader dogs, and we had like $800 in there yet. So we took $300 from our relay and put towards leader dogs. So we still have about $500 in there. Plus I have, every time we do desserts, if it's my week to do desserts, I put that money in for whatever. And hopefully by the end of the year, it's over $1,000 from just the tickets in the back. Because usually it's more days for relay than it is the white cane. Dolly.
So let's clarify that. So when the club writes a check for the Relay for Life, it actually goes to the American Cancer Society. Okay, that's what the money goes directly to.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you hear that? Yeah.
So it's not like the club we're taking $1,000 out of the club funds from concessions or anything else that we raise money for. It's whatever we do. It's whatever we raise from desserts and everything else that we do during the year. Like, there was no bazaars last year, and bazaars we can make, $500, $600 or more, because we do too. But, we don't know what's going to happen coming up in November of next year. Hopefully we have our bazaars in November and December, but we don't know. Everything was kind of put on hold last year. Even relay was all of a sudden, oh, okay, and it was hard to even give them the money last year because they couldn't meet, and so I had to talk to the person in Portland, and she had to come up and we had to meet, and I said, here, I have a check, and so on. And it's hopefully next year, in '22, they will have a regular relay at Kelso High, probably. I'm guessing that's what it'll be. And anybody's invited to come and be part of it. So, any other questions on relay? Okay.
And I might add, Jane and Darlene do those bazaars themselves and just donate that money towards Relay for Life. So, okay, any others? Questions? Good questions.
Okay, Dolly?
So street of screens is sometimes on the second VP and sometimes on the third VP. So if it's a money-making, but it's always a community service, always, regardless of which vice president it's under.
Yeah, it started as a community service, but we kept making money. So we couldn't justify it being put on the second VP. So we changed it because it was making money to the third. So any event that's making money, we put in the third VP position.
And so it kind of goes back and forth, second or third VP, depending on the circumstances. And if we have enough sponsors or not.
And that event is not known yet.
That event is.
It is a go because they're opening up, yes. They're opening up everything. So it's probably a go for this year. I'm counting on it to be a go. I really enjoy the Street of Screens. And my husband loves putting up his castle. Him and Bob.
You do, right?
Just say yes.
So,
I have one more quick.
yes.
Actually, the recycling committee hasn't been active because we're not doing newspaper.
Right.
So we'll still keep it in there,
Yeah.
Probably not. We'll probably,
maybe revamp that.
yes. We're going to do a lot of revamping because this is the end of the year. Lions' fiscal year is from July 1st to June 30th. So we're starting a new year next year. And I'm going to put a little side thing before we get to read. For the name tags, I know people are wanting name tags, but we're going to be dropping some people. And so I want to wait till we drop those people and then we'll do the name tags and the numbers. That's 175, 8 numbers to put on the back of the pin and into the box. So I thought, I will start a tradition and just do it at the 1st of July every year. That way there it's done once and we'll just cycle it that way.
What happens to the new members?
They get added.
Yeah, a little bit. And you give them, they get a badge. though.
They get a badge and a number
Yeah.
accordingly until we get to June 30th. And then July 1st, after we do the drops, after Greg gives me the drops, we'll drop them and then I will do the renumbering and name tags. So, so Reed, come towards that.
Uh-oh.
You haven't got your list yet?
I haven't got any.
I thought you said you did. Who has, that's why I was wondering. I thought maybe someone had the third VP. Who's doing that one? Usually the president. Typically the president has it. Darlene.
No one to give me a list.
Lloyd.
Do you guys have that list?
Well, I have a list, but.
Is it Bill?
No.
Is there a blank?
Well, I know some of them.
There we go.
See,
we can work
this. Changed on the third VP to most of the ones that have been in concessions where Bob Jessen is now going to be Louis Pickett and Bob Piper.
Hey, Bob.
And I don't know that we're going to have a golf tournament. Talking to Terry, so you know, if we did, I think he would still do it for us, is what he said.
Okay, good.
And that's about all we really have on there. Sharon Nolan's offered up the sock hop if we have one. And I think Cindy said she would do the Street of Screens, so we'll just have to wait and see. I don't think Street of Screens might come up because even with the fair, there's no inside events. Inside, because the courts have it. So everything for the fair is outside. So I don't know what the circumstances will be by then. So, Bob?
I got a suggestion to the board. Down here we got ice cream. I think we need to break ice cream out.
Wait. Let it, Dolly have. That's why we have these. It's great.
Is this a committee meeting?
So,
Yeah.
this is the way concessions is gonna work. Easier on the treasurer and the money, okay? So you have concessions outside. Everything is concessions outside, period. What you
What
wanna
does that
do with
include?
it,
What does that include? The
Which-
outside, what does that include?
anything that's not in a chuck wagon.
Kettle corn, cotton candy,
And ice cream.
Popcorn.
ice cream,
Right, popcorn, right.
and
That's-
popcorn.
Right,
So there's
that's
4 of it.
outside concessions. Then you have concessions, which is the wagon. Now, what the concessions committee wants to do in your own internal, that's fine. But money-wise, outside and wagon.
I understand that. I just think you should give credit to the people that are in charge.
Yes.
Kathleen and Larry can take over the ice cream. Aaron Knowles can take over the cotton candy.
Right.
Louie's probably gonna be in charge of Kettle Corn, and you got Louie and Bob Piper in charge of the concession wagons. You gotta put them down and give them credit for doing it. You just have to sales, concessions, and outside concessions.
Perfect. Yeah, nice. They can have a title. They can have a title. It's all right. No, it won't. But we'll have outside concessions.
That's right. Now, one thing though, if you are on a committee and you got a chair and a co-chair, please make sure if you are a co-chair or you're the chairman, that you talk to the other person. So if something comes up, we've had this in the past where we're trying to do the event and somebody had to pull out at the last moment and the co-chair or whatever did not know what was going on. So you gotta really communicate, so in case something would happen and somebody ended up in the hospital or whatever, that the event can still go on and everybody else kind of knows what's going on. So make sure if you're on a committee that, you know, you talk to each other.
Good. Yeah, hopefully you're having meetings before your event, getting together either here after the meeting. I like to do them at my home. Some people like to do them at a restaurant. So be sure we need to get that camaraderie going, you know, where we're getting involved with each other and
Spanish, not French.
yeah. So anyway, I encourage you to have meetings before, you know, just to get together and everybody be on the same page. Good question.
All right, any other questions? So you kind of get a week to think about it, if you would like to get on a committee, and we will pass them around next week for the ones, so you kind of know who's on what. All right.
One more thing. Okay. So in 2 weeks, that's not next week, but the week after, that's the last Saturday of the month, and we will have the awards. And I've ordered the appropriate awards. Thank you, Steve Johnston, for helping me out with that. They have so many of these plaques in there, and it doesn't say unsung, it doesn't say, and so I was thinking, well, there isn't one, but you add to it. So I got it all figured out, and we'll have everything ready on the, what date is that?
End of month. Oh, what do you mean?
And the last Tuesday. And bring somebody. Bring your spouse, bring your child, bring your friend. Let's make this event fun. Thank you.
It'll be the 29th. Okay. Reviewing for announcements, Louis Pickett has the deal for the children's
The kids race.
kids race
Long as you buy them your kids race.
for July 3rd. If you are going to be working and you need a health card, please get it up to date. Board meeting the 24th of June at the shop at noon. Gary Hill will have clothing for next week. Ina would like an awards meeting back there. Okay, and right now we have, Tom has an announcement.
President Darlene, last Friday, Bruce Ruddleston came in and filled out an application, and he showed up here now. So he wants to join the Lions.
Hey!
So, hey Bruce, would you please stand up, please?
All right.
So, we'll get everything taken care of. Thank you.
All right, let's go to the tickets. We'll do the, oh, Steve Patterson?
You know, we announced the line of the year, and I don't know if everybody really realized who it was.
Oh, okay.
Now, why don't we announce the other awards winners?
That'll be done the full.
That'll be done at the end of the month.
Why?
Because the plaques are not here yet. There's been a mix-up this year. On Saturday, we did do the line of the year, and it is your first VP, Tom Fulton. Because if it wasn't for Tom and some of the other guys, we would not have been able to raise all the money that we needed this year. They've done a really good job. And you know, a lot of us have put in a lot of hours, and that's what we need, like for the 4th coming up, a lot of people need to step up and do it. All right, let's do blue tickets. 2084834. Oh, Louis. All right, orange ticket. 927663.
That's me.
All right, Tom, where would you like them? I need to go to.
Diabetes.
Diabetes. All right, Jane, would you like to do desserts? All right, Mike Parker. Sue Skinner has second choice. All right. So I take it you didn't win?
No, Queen of Diamonds.
All right. I will adjourn this meeting.